Welcome to how I would make BFB post-split a million billion times better. To 6th to 3rd, and then finalists. 2nd, 1st. Yeah. So, first of all, the teams. Boy, they did not have a very good dynamic with the have-cots and the have-nots. First, yeah, teams, not super great. That's the wrong way around. Whatever. These are the have-cots, and these are the have-nots. I'm gonna change the teams up slightly. First of all, let me have a look at the have-nots and have-cots. Let me take a little look-see here. That's not correct. Can I just have... Okay, yeah. The have-nots. Can I just... God, can I just see the T... There we go. And... The have-cots, that title, always... Never stuck well with me, because in New Zealand, a cot is what you keep a baby in when it's sleeping. It's like a have cradle. These are the have cradles. Like, they went off the color, which I guess kinda makes sense. Here's how I would have changed it. Keep gelatin and lollipop on the have-cots. Keep fiery and loser on the have-nots. Here's the kicker. Leafy, have-nots. So these two can actually speak with each other for once. Ruby, have-cots, Bubble, have-cots, to keep them together. Now, if you look at the have-nots, Blocky, Taco, Woody, that whole dynamic, right? I want to keep that. That's Spongy. I want to keep that. But I don't want Spongy on the team. I want Spongy on the have-cots. And I want Flower. What team is Flower on originally? Flower's on the have-nots. So I'm going to put Flower on the have-cots. And then I'm going to put Balloony on the have-cots and Teardrop on the have-nots. Because I think these four could have a really good dynamic. And then these three can have their own little dynamic. And then these guys can have their thing. These guys can have their thing. These guys can have their thing, and Balloony can be the elimination fodder. Sorry, Balloony. As much as I like you, there was no other way it was gonna go. You've got all these fan favorites, and Balloony. Like, they knew what they were doing when they added him to the season. I'm sorry, Balloony. So yeah, the next time, the have-nots went up for elimination, which I'm going to keep. And now normally this is where Spongy gets out, but I'm going to keep Spongy in. Because instead of... So Spongy's safe. Spongy's on the safe team. I want, at this stage, really early on, to get rid of Taco. Now that might be controversial, but it's because I'm going to be honest, I didn't like Taco's inclusion in post-split. From what I understand, I haven't watched the season in a while, but from how I remember it, Taco was just kind of there to be like, when Blocky would be like, "Haha, Woody, you're so stupid and I hate you," and Woody'd be like, "Wah, wah." Taco would be like,
"Whoa, Blocky, don't be mean to Woody. That's mean."
Taco out. Now the next round, the have-cots are going to lose again. And Spongy's going to get out. Spongy was the obvious choice. Spongy has no real dynamic. But because now the dynamic between Spongy and Flower isn't happening anymore, the very next round, Flower is also out. Now the have-nots lose again. And I think at this point, the Fiery and Leafy dynamic can wrap up, and we can safely eliminate Fiery. Because he shouldn't get as far as he got. I'm sorry, Fiery. How many people do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Fire goes there. Gets 10th place. My headphones turned off because they do that sometimes. So now we're in the final 9. And I don't. When did the merge happen? The merge happened in the final 7. Okay. So I'm gonna have the have-nots lose again, and now we can get rid of Blocky. I think he outstayed his welcome a little. And now Woody can have some solo time. Just wrap that whole plotline up way faster. We don't need it. You might notice some interesting decisions I've made. I've kept Loser and I've kept Ruby, and it's because they're important. Because I want Bubble to kind of get along with Gelatin. Bubble and Gelatin are getting along. And this causes Lollipop and Ruby to feel like they're losing their allies. Not that alliances do much in BFDI anyway, because it's viewer voting, but whatever. This makes these two feel isolated, which means they go to each other for support. I'm a genius. So now you have this whole dynamic where it's Bubble and Ruby, but Ruby feels left out, and it's Gelatin and Lollipop, but Lollipop feels out because Gelatin and Bubble are friends, and so these two become friends. And now there's a whole dynamic. I think Woody finds solace with Teardrop because Woody is bad at talking and Teardrop doesn't talk. Genius! And Leafy is mad at Loser. I don't know. In this round, I say the have-nots lose and Loser gets eliminated because I don't see his character going anywhere. Okay, so now, add a row below. Now, it's Le Merge. And we're in the merge. And this round, who wins immunity? Whatever. We'll say Teardrop wins immunity because they just love making Teardrop overpowered in this game. And let's be real, it's Leafy's time to go at this stage. Leafy serves no more plot relevance. Leafy made it far last time anyway. Leafy's out. Boom. Now we're in the final 6. And this round, what is it? It's the hidden contestant. It's Profiley. What? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, this is the one that... This is the... Okay, whatever. As you can see, boom, 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 boom. Final 6. And these are the dynamics so far. We've got Woody and Teardrop and their friends, because Woody likes how Teardrop doesn't talk. Bubble and Gelatin are kind of friends, but Ruby is friends with Bubble, and Lollipop's friends with Gelatin, and because they feel left out, I've covered this. They're friends, right? This round, Gelatin gets eliminated, which causes Lollipop to feel even more isolated, and Lollipop isolates herself from the rest of the contestants. Boom, boom, boom. Bing, bang, boom. And then, can you guess what happens next? Bubble gets eliminated, which causes Ruby to feel isolated. But then, they realize they still have each other. Oh snap, going into the final 4, and there's kind of 2 pairs. And then in 4th place, it's Woody's time to go. Wait, yeah, Woody. So Woody's out now, because, actually, no, we keep Woody. I'm gonna get rid of Teardrop, because I think it would be more interesting to see how Woody does without a support person, because this whole time he's had someone, Taco, Blocky, Teardrop, to talk to, but now he doesn't anymore. And I'm gonna get rid of Ruby in third place, just because I feel like Lollipop and Woody make a better dynamic. So now it's the finale, and you can go either way depending on your personal tastes, but I think it would be nice to see Woody win. I just kind of like him more as a character. But Lollipop winning also works. It can really be either one. Let's just say it's Woody first, Lollipop second, because knowing the BFB writers, that's what they want to do, right? Turn this guy who placed dead last, if you count the rejoins, in BFB, and make him win. That's what they do. So this is the new and improved, updated, better, fixed, if I will, post-split BFB. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't even know who Ted is.